Hey YouTube, I'm struggling to understand, and I wish someone could please explain to me how is it that what in ancient times would have been called the merchant class was able to work their way up to the top of society, when all throughout most of history they're actually on the bottom in most societies. Say, for example, medieval society, they did not trust the merchants at all, and they were actually just one step above the peasants. And then Chinese society, here on Wikipedia, I'll share the link. They were actually on the very bottom. They were called the Shang. There were four classifications, and it says here the merchants, traders, and peddlers of goods were viewed by the scholarly elite as essential members of society, yet were placed on the lowest of the four grades in official Chinese social hierarchy due to the view that they do not produce anything, only profit from others' creations. And they did get rich, a lot of them, but the Chinese and other societies, they realized that essentially they do nothing. I mean, they don't produce anything. They don't farm. All they do is somehow worm their way into the middle between the manufacturer, the artist, the farmer, and the consumer, and they make money out of that. And at least in those times, they transported goods and they paid taxes to the cities, so they were actually doing some work. Now they don't even do that. It's a lot of it is just financial wizardry, algorithms, stock markets, papers, computers. I mean, they're not actually even doing any kind of work at all. They've just figured out how to. I mean, in my mind, they're a huge drain on society, and yet they're somehow elevated to this like godlike status where they can do no wrong, and they can even manage themselves. Like they say, the free market can control everything, and we allow them to have too much power, because I mean, basically they're greedy scam artists, and wise leaders throughout history understood that. And I think it would be good if we could come back to understanding that again. And I think in the future, as the economy goes down and they crash all of society, people will realize that, and things will change again for the better.